Well, the 40th annual Husker Harvest Days has come to a close.
As always, a lot of technology here, but because of that anniversary, a lot of throwback equipment as well.
And the weather has been perfect, no rain to have to hook up to chains. And of course, the drought monitors coming up here shortly.
Get ready to grow. The 40th annual Husker Harvest Days has come to a close. We'll have complete coverage during the next half hour. One person not here, Governor Pete Ricketts, halfway around the globe selling Nebraska agriculture in Japan. The governor announcing some new trade deals while he was there. And while he was in Japan, we caught up with Lieutenant Governor Mike Foley.
You know, we were hearing the governor talking about beef and pork exports up to Japan. Just how critical are markets like this? I think sometimes we take for granted the value of those exports.
It really is very important. You know, half of the pork that's produced and exported out of Nebraska is going to Japan.
Wow.
So these foreign markets are very, very important to us. With low commodity prices, we've got to find more markets for our goods. And the foreign countries are loving our products because they can see the quality. I was on a trade mission myself just a couple of years ago to Japan, and we went into some of the major supermarkets in Japan, and we saw the U.S. Nebraska beef products on grocers' shelves side by side with the Australian beef. No comparison. You wouldn't want to buy the Australian stuff. Nothing against those guys, they're nice people, I'm sure, but their beef just does not stack up to the quality that we can produce in this country.
What's going on? What is the face-to-face interaction, and are the Japanese willing to negotiate?
They are. The governor and his team are meeting with some of the upper echelon in the government of Japan. They're also meeting with the buyers over there and taking our delegation to have a chance for our delegation to meet face-to-face with the buyers over there. Tell the Nebraska story about how we raise our beef and all of our agricultural products on family farms for the most part, and the great quality and the safety conditions that we can meet. We can meet any specification that they have. In fact, we'll exceed their specifications in terms of safety and quality. And they want to hear that. They want to hear about the family farm orientation of our business here in the state, and they like the Nebraska story and they love our products.
What if farming was as easy as mowing the lawn? That was the inspiration for a new product unveiled this week at Husker Harvest Days. Vermeer introduced the first big round baler decades ago, but that tool to make hay bales has to be pulled behind a tractor. Now they've come up with an all-in-one machine inspired by riding lawnmowers.
We started with the concept that just like in mowing a lawn, a zero-turn mower makes you much more efficient in getting your lawn mowed. We started there, and as we've designed this machine and built this machine and tested the machine, we found a whole bunch of additional opportunities for efficiency improvement as well.
Don't expect dealers to have this anytime soon, as the video you're seeing, released by the company, shows it is still a prototype. And technology out here at Husker Harvest Days provides the inspiration for this week's poll question. We asked what aspect of ag tech inspires you the most. You can see the results there on your screen. As always, join in by following NTV's Grow on Twitter. Poll results are not scientific.
Some counties are more and more becoming livestock friendly. That's one of the things counties are doing. And counties also adopting a new matrix tool to help with zoning issues. A lot of these issues come up because the reality is sometimes people say, I don't want that in my backyard. I don't want that feedlot, but that helps our state grow. So finding that balance. Emily Skillett from AFAN, that's something you guys try to help with, right?
Thank you for having me on.
Explain when it comes to some of those zoning issues, how AFAN kind of gets involved in some of that.
Yes, so we are there to help producers when they look to expand or site a new facility. We are there to be able to assist them, kind of almost hold their hand through the zoning hearing. Most counties have a hearing with their zoning administrator and the Planning and Zoning Commission, and then they have another public hearing with the county commissioners. That's usually how most counties work. We do have some unzoned counties in the state, but for the majority of the people, that's right, what we deal with. And so what we do is we go in and we talk about the tax base that livestock brings in. We talk about some of the different research articles that talk about odor and how we can maintain that good clean air in Nebraska and still have livestock at the same time.
Emily from AFAN, thanks so much. You can find AFAN. They're on Facebook. They're online. Check them all out.
Stick around, much more from Husker Harvest Days. We let the FFA kids pose questions to the Lieutenant Governor. Stay with us.